Hello and welcome. Today I want to talk about problem solving. If you've got a problem, if you've got something going on in your life that you are trying to work out the solution to it, the chances are you're overthinking. Well, if you're anything like me, that's getting into these thought loops and overthinking things. And you kind of instinctively know that a bit of clarity, a clear mind, a new thought would be incredibly helpful, but it's very difficult because you are up in your head overthinking. So how do you control your thoughts and think something different? Well, we can't suppress our thoughts. We can't stop ourselves thinking what we're thinking. We don't get to kind of choose what it is we're going to be thinking in an hour from now, and it doesn't work like that. The system, who we are, doesn't work like that, and it's kind of pointless and a difficult job and really hard when we set ourselves up as the thought police. When we begin to understand that we feel what we're thinking, and if we're thinking good things all the time, good things will happen to us, to sort of start policing our thoughts and try to suppress them and stop ourselves thinking in ways that we don't want to think. And it's really difficult. It gets crazy. It's not helpful to us in any way. But there is something that is really effective, and it is a subtle difference, and it can almost feel like the same thing, but it's night and day different, and this is actually quite helpful to know. So even though we can't suppress our thinking and choose what we're going to think moment to moment, what we can do is actually introduce a thought that we want to think. We can decide to think about something. We can decide where it is we want to put our attention. So a great example is the whole don't think of a pink elephant. Like when we say the statement, don't think of a pink elephant, what happens? Immediately we're thinking pink elephants because we can't stop ourselves thinking about something. But when we decide to think about a zebra or think about a lion, we're thinking about those things and we've moved our attention away from the pink elephant. So it's just that. It's that simple. It is deciding what it is we want to think about and putting our attention there. Now, I love playing with this in making decisions and thinking about who it is I want to be. And I know that moment to moment, I feel what I think. So feeling is really key and really important here too. So when I think about who is it that I would like to be, I think about how that would feel. How would it feel if I was, I had the solution to this problem? If this problem had been solved, who would I be? How would I feel? And then imagining if I felt that way, what would I be thinking? And then introduce that thought to myself in that moment. Choose to think that. And playing around with this and spending sometimes like a couple of times a day, just deliberately, maybe having up on a board. I have little boards on my wall here, and sometimes I have little pieces of paper, and just reminding myself from time to time to think in that way, to take my attention off the things I don't want to think about and imagine the things that I do want to think about. And it's hugely effective. It's a really fun game to play. When you play it in a light-hearted way, it's a really fun game to play, and it's hugely effective. So I invite you to play with it. I invite you to have a go with it, and I would love to hear in the comments how you get on and what you think. So if you have got something from today's video, it would be great to connect with you more. I have a mailing list where I send out a free guide to consciously creating, because I love playing with conscious creation. The link to join my mailing list is beneath this video. And I'm also doing something called 365 days of conscious creation, where for 365 days, an entire year, you can join me at any point and it will go on for a whole year. You'll start at day one and it will go on for a whole year, where I'm sharing just small, simple nudges every single day to point you in this direction, to dive more deeply into understanding who you are, how your mind works, and how you get to create a life you love, how you start getting so tied up in those thoughts that really bog you down. So it would be absolutely great if you join me for that too. I will be back again with another video very, very soon. Take care, have a great day, lots and lots of love. Bye for now.